Hello YouTube, I'm back with another deck profile, and this time it's for my upgraded Ojama deck. I made big changes to this deck. It's running great actually. I use no bad matchup so far. To the April 1st ban list, I have played a few decks, but not as many, so I'm not so quite sure. I have played against Josenjus, and they take a long time to beat me, because the moment I summon a king or a knight, they just don't see an outway to that. Anyways, let me get started, and I'll explain to what I changed and why I did so. So yeah, as always, your Ojama blue. Destroyed by a battle, sent to the grave. You search for 2 Ojama cards. 2 green, 2 yellow, and 2 black, and 1 red. Dropped the red to 1, like I said I was going to do so. It's working perfectly fine actually. It's not giving me any troubles. I draw it and I can search it, and I can do so much now that I have more searching power too. That's it for my Ojama monsters. 1 Raccoon Tantan. I used to run 2, dropped it to 1 because sometimes I wouldn't draw to my key cards, and I searched this for back row 2. Back row stalls a lot of decks. And 1 Pompoko. Always ran 1. And last 2 monsters are 2 Junk Synchrons. Like always, I run Synchros, and these are the way to get to them. I took out my Majesty's Fiend and my Jinzo. Majesty's Fiend, of course, I really miss. I think I'm gonna put it back. I'm still gonna be upgrading this deck more often and try new stuff, but this build is actually really good. Now to the spells. 3 countries. I have gotten this so many times in the mail and ordered it, because I can't find it in my locals. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look for one or something somewhere else. Ojama Country 3, your field spell, best field spell ever, honestly. Well, compared to Crystal Beast, no, but yeah. 3 pod dualities. Searching power goes crazy, I swear. Your 3 polys, 2 hurricanes, like stated to. Now the card that it added was Instant Fusion. I was going to add it, and somebody commented on my first video for this deck to add that I should try it out, and I mean I already had it in mind. The thing is I hadn't had a hold of it, so but now that I have it perfectly to get your Ojama Knight out. Next I run 2 MSTs. I think this format is MST is not really necessary in the main. I think I'm gonna drop it down probably to 1, and because this is a 41 card deck, so I might take this out. I haven't played a lot of decks so far since the ban list came out, but I played against Necros, and literally against Necros I have not been beaten. I played real life and on Dueling Network. 1 Ojama, like always, just 1. 1 is good enough. Tri-weight, I dropped it on to 1. I was running 2, especially your normal monsters. I run 6, and I don't always have them in my grave, but when I do, I draw this card or I search this card. I add it from Pod Duality or just draw it out of nowhere. But when I was running 2, I'll draw this, but I wouldn't draw the rest. So yeah. 1 Book of Moon and a Soul Charge. That's it for my spells. Heavy spells. Now for traps. Amazing traps. Awesome Fiendish Chain 3. Since I dropped a lot of monsters down, and I'm running less monsters, I use Fiendish Chain to protect some of them, even though I don't really need to. but it's good from taking that much damage. Because people are just trying to, like, you know, you have your key card in the field already, so I need to get rid of it as fast as possible. So Phoenix Chain works, and Deep Prison. I'm always gonna run Deep Prison. If whoever runs back row hate, then I kind of lose to it. Or I don't have enough time to get all my combo pieces out. One Ojama trio and a compulse. I do not like warning in this deck because I already lose too many life points due to sword charge that I actually use often. That's it for my main, but let's get started with my extra deck. 2 Ojama Kings, always 2 Ojama Kings and 2 Ojama Knights for instant fusion. You can get this guy out with your polymerization, but you don't really have to. Like, you don't need to. It's not necessary if you have instant fusion. You use it for Ojama King mainly, unless you have 2 instant fusions and you have everything already set up on your field, and you can get both of these guys out. Go for it, because that's what you need to get these guys out. Lock your opponents off field, and then back row you just style with, or get rid of back row with your Ojama cards. So that's it for the fusions. For the XCs, 3 Gachis, cause he's cool, he's strong. Turns into up to like a 28, I think 28. No, so it's what? Yeah, he's like a 28 beater with, if you have like all 3 on the field and like 1 Ojama monster and the field spell, because the attack and defense are switched, plus the 400 they get for each one, for 200 for each XCs on each, and it includes themselves. So yeah, I want this guy the Sky Cavalry. I don't know how to say, Centuria, I guess so. Pretty awesome card. I just like it because sometimes I like first turn and my opponent already has a big monster, I make this guy. What he does is this card cannot be destroyed by battle when it has Xyz materials. At the end of the damage step, if this card battle an opponent's monster, you can detach an Xyz material, return it to an opponent's field, from the opponent's field to the hand. So really good. It's like a compulse. Djinn was running it just to negate an effect, you know, and inflict 500 damage on my opponent, which is not that bad. 164 running, basically copy the highest monster's attack on the field, and if you have Gachi, that token that you summon with this guy adds the extra 200, you know, so you can get over it if it's on your opponent's field. But most of the time you're gonna have like your Ojama King. So your Ojama, let's say you have your Ojama King Agachi, and you summon this guy. So you summon this guy, he's already, let's say Gachi has 1 Xyz material. He's at 32. Your opponent can have Leo, for example. You can get over it with this, or you can use special this and get a token to get rid of Leo, and then you have like 3 direct hits. Or, you know, you can get over so much. Like, he really helps. I don't like it 2 because I don't really make 2, and like when I make the 1 is because I'm OTK. So yeah, XE. 1 Herald of Pure Light. That's in case you draw let's say I draw these 2 first hand. So if I draw these 2 first hand, and like I can summon 1 and send to the grave, and then the other one can be used with, like, I use my field spell to special summon this guy, send this to the grave, and shuffle 1, add 1 to my. It says you can detach 1 action from my from this card and target a monster in my graveyard, add it to my hand, and shuffle 1 from my hand to the deck. So I can add him back to my hand and then shuffle this guy back, and then, you know, it's just good. And this, I mean, that's how I get the plays out. So yeah, I mean, I make him sometimes I don't, but it's still good in the deck. 1 Armor Kappa. I'll read this effect to you guys. He's once per turn. You can detach an action from this card. It gains 1,000 attack and defense. During either player's turn damage step, while an attack involving a monster is occurring, you can discard 1 card. For the rest of the turn, monsters that I control cannot be destroyed by battle, and I take no battle damage. And that effect can be only used once per duel. He is amazing. He can be a 2K beater, cause his effect, you know, once per turn gains 1,000 attack and defense. So he's and I have the field spell and another Ojama monster. He's a 2K beater then. Also, what I think is really awesome about it is that, let's say I have all my Ojama monsters set, but I haven't drawn my Delta Hurricane to clear my opponent's field. He can protect him. So, really good. And one Dark Mist, just to get over big monsters, just in case I can't get to it, but I can. Might change this guy and add something else to it, but and the thing is that I barely make him, so he's not bad. For my synchros, I run Frozen Fitzgerald and Junk Warrior. That's it for my synchros. That is it for my deck as well. I do not have a side for this deck at all. Like always, never done. Like I don't like siding. Like what I have in my deck is what I play with. And like if I can't play with this deck and, you know, beat enough decks, then I change it up, which I don't need to right now. But yeah, the trap lineup is kind of heavy on for this deck. It is kind of heavy. I want to put in the second Ojama trio, but I don't really need to. He's just good. It kills like many decks. But thanks for watching, guys. Please leave any comments down in the section below. I will be making another upgrade in this of the deck if I actually do make it. I'll post it up and I'll let you guys know. Also, I want you guys to tell me any suggestions that what kind of fun decks do you guys run. I want to make another deck, but I want it to be a fun deck. I don't want to be that competitive, but you know, it's just, you know, it's fun, and I want to make a different deck. I have probably like 11 decks, and all my decks have different extra decks and different main deck cards. I don't share the decks. I really don't like that. So I make my the decks that I have, and I don't like sharing the extra or, you know, trap cards. Like Solemn Warning, I wouldn't share Solemn Warning with another deck if I already have in one deck. So yeah, guys, just let me know. Just comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.